O merciful Father, architect of stars and mender of broken hearts, I come before you in the stillness of this moment, not with the strength of a warrior, but with the trembling hands of a soul that has forgotten the feeling of solid ground. Before the world demands anything of me, before I must wear a mask of composure, my spirit collapses here in your presence, seeking refuge from the storm raging within. I come not with eloquent phrases, but with the raw, unspoken language of exhaustion. My words may falter, but my soul cries out for you, for the anchor of your grace in this overwhelming tide of despair. Answer me, Lord, for my spirit is fading. The will to fight has worn thin, and the echoes of failure are louder than the whispers of hope. Do not hide your face from me. In this profound darkness, where every shadow feels like a final judgment, do not let me be consumed by my own emptiness. Your presence is the only light my soul recognizes. Let me hear your voice of loving kindness this day, for in you alone have I placed my fractured trust. While the world rushes onward, I pause, lifting the fragments of my heart to heaven, knowing you are the God who listens to the silent screams of a spirit on the verge of giving up. Teach me the way I should go, for to you I lift up my soul. Guide my feet, for I have lost the path. And may your good spirit lead me out of this valley and onto level ground, where my soul can learn to breathe again under the safety of your shadow. Do not let my history dictate my destiny. Do not let my past mistakes become the tombstone of my future. Take the throne of my mind, O God, and govern the chaotic kingdom of my thoughts. Direct every breath, for each one feels borrowed and heavy. If you do not walk with me into the hours ahead, this day will not just be a burden. It will be an unbearable weight my shoulders can no longer carry. Today, I rise not because I feel strong, but because I am utterly dependent on your mercy, which is new every morning, even a morning as dark as this one. Even when the clouds of doubt completely obscure the sky of my mind, I hold to the truth that you are the light that never, ever goes out. My heart, in its brokenness, still acknowledges your sovereignty over every painful second, and I know that no detail of this crushing struggle is invisible to you. You who orchestrated the cosmos with a word and spun galaxies into existence with a breath, also bend down to this fragile vessel of dust that cries out your name. There is no other place I would rather face this battle than here, in the sanctuary of your presence, in the powerful stillness of your company. Do not let me be swept away by the currents of anxiety or drowned by the voices of accusation that whisper my name. Tune my ears to hear your voice alone, the voice that says, "Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." I don't want to make another decision rooted in fear. I want to build my next step on the foundation of your wisdom. Guide me as you guided Joseph in the pit, Daniel in the den, and Elijah by the barren brook. When they were pursued by despair, they found their ultimate refuge in your unchanging character. If I must face giants today, let it be your strength that fights for me. If storms of chaos erupt around me, be the one who speaks peace with a single authoritative word. My soul surrenders, Lord. It is a parched and desolate land, desperate for the rain of your spirit. If you don't speak, I will be guided by my fears. If you don't hold me, I will completely fall apart. If you don't walk with me, I will lose my way in this wilderness. You are my God, and there is no other. There is no hope more certain than your promises, no fortress more secure than your faithfulness. Today I confess my absolute, unconditional dependence on you. I have no backup plan, I have no other strategy, because if you let go of my hand, I will sink into the abyss. But if you go before me, even if the path is treacherous and shrouded in darkness, my soul will find a reason to sing. I receive this moment not as a curse, but as a classroom for your grace. Every breath I take from now on is a testament to your patience with me. I don't want to waste another second living as if everything depends on my own strength. Today, I choose to trust. Today, I choose to hand over to you the burdens I was never meant to carry alone. My anxieties about the future, my regrets about the past, my overwhelming tasks, my broken relationships, my spiraling thoughts, my profound weariness. Today, I choose to abandon my own flawed understanding and let myself be led like a trusting child holding their father's hand. Take me, Holy Spirit. Make my heart sensitive to your gentle guidance. Do not let me swerve to the right into foolishness or to the left into fear. May my words from this moment on bring life, not death. May my eyes see with your compassion, not my judgment. May my steps not falter. May everything in me, from this point forward, be a reflection of the fact that I have been with you. And if I stumble, remind me that you do not condemn me, but you are the one who lifts me up. If I weep, be the one who collects my tears in a bottle. If I doubt, be the one who renews my faith. If I am afraid, show me the cross again, where every fear was defeated. Thank you, Lord, for this moment of surrender. I don't know what I will face when I leave this place of prayer, but I know who walks with me. I don't know the challenges that will arise, but I know your grace is more than sufficient. I don't know how long this night will last, but I know your timing is perfect. And so I will walk forward with a seed of peace, a heart of gratitude, and a shield of faith. For you are my Father, and in your hands is everything I am and everything I have. Eternal Father, as I continue in this sanctuary of prayer, my soul sinks even deeper into your presence, like a ship lowering its anchor into the unseen depths of the ocean. Time seems to blur, and it doesn't matter if the world outside is spinning in a frenzy. My spirit has found its home, its true north, its place of rest, in your embrace, in your silence that speaks louder than words, in your love that is not just a feeling, but a transforming power. You know every fear that chokes my heart before it even forms. You know every thought of despair before it takes root. And yet, you hold me. You hold me like a father who never grows weary of holding his hurting child. You are the God who sees beyond the facade, beyond the brave face, beyond the carefully constructed walls. Today, Lord, I want to lift up to you all the broken pieces I cannot name. I present to you the hidden griefs, the anxieties I pretend not to have, the dreams I've buried in silence. Look into the deepest chambers of my being, Lord, and do your divine work where I myself cannot reach. Correct what has been twisted by pain. Straighten the crooked paths within me. Cleanse the windows of my soul so that your light can finally flood every dark corner. Wash me with the water of your word until I begin to reflect your image more clearly, until my life, however fractured it may seem, becomes an altar of authentic worship. In the midst of the mundane, in the moments when my feet tread the well-worn paths of routine, may your presence find me there. Let even the simplest act become an act of worship. If I prepare a meal, let me do it with a grateful heart. If I reach out to another person, let it be with your love flowing through me. If I listen to someone's pain, may my words be an echo of yours. And if I am called to be silent, may my silence be a sanctuary for your peace. You are the God of new beginnings, the master of the restart. And so, even if I have failed 1,000 times, even if my weakness has led me down paths of regret, I know I can always return to this starting point with you, because you do not turn your back on me when I fall. Instead, you run to meet me like the father who saw his lost son returning from a great distance. You welcome me with eyes that do not judge, but restore, with hands that do not point in accusation, but heal and lift up, with words that do not condemn, but reawaken hope. And if on this day I must walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. If the phone doesn't ring, if friends disappear, if no one seems to notice my struggle, I will hold to the truth that you are with me. Your spirit is my ultimate comforter. Your love is my impenetrable shelter. Your care is my daily sustenance. And if loneliness tries to build a fortress around my heart, may it find the unshakable reality of your presence. Because even when I am alone, I am never truly alone. Lead me to places where my faith must be stretched, not to break me, but to strengthen me. Like Peter on the turbulent sea, teach me to fix my eyes on you and walk on the waters of my impossibilities. And if the winds of adversity blow harder, if my eyes get distracted by the size of the waves, and if fear begins to swallow me whole, extend your hand, Lord. Reach out and touch me again with your gaze. That gaze that restored Peter, that lifted the fallen, that makes all things new. I do not want to live a lukewarm, passionless, defeated faith. Rekindle within me the fire of my first love. Bring me back to the core of your presence, where human applause, recognition, and success do not matter, but only the profound joy of being in your company. Teach me to persevere, even when I see no immediate results. Teach me to obey, even when the command makes no sense to my human logic. Teach me to trust, even when your voice seems silent. May my heart beat in sync with your will today, Lord. May every thought that tries to take root be captive to your truth. May my body, my mind, my words, and my eyes be consecrated instruments for your glory. May my words carry life to desolate places, and may my actions be a clear demonstration of your compassion. Remind me, Lord, to pray for those who cross my path, for they too are fighting silent battles, for the one who smiles but is weeping on the inside, for the one who is silent but is carrying a war within their soul, for those who hide in the crowd, desperately hoping someone will truly see their pain. May I be your answer to their prayer. May I be the bridge that connects them to your hope. May I be a tangible sign of your unconditional love on this earth. And if this day presents opportunities, give me the wisdom to recognize them. If it presents challenges, give me the courage to face them in your strength. If it presents me with a season of waiting, may I patiently and actively trust in your perfect timing. I don't want to run ahead of your promises, nor do I want to question your sovereign plans. I simply want to walk in righteousness, knowing that you have already ordered my steps. Clothe me in your spiritual armor. May I stand firm against the temptations that come disguised as relief, as shadows masquerading as light. May I not fall into the trap of pride, which says, I can do this on my own, nor into the seduction of vanity, which seeks the approval of others. May I be vigilant. May I be wise. May I be upright. May your truth be my belt, and your righteousness my breastplate. Teach me to serve with a joyful heart, expecting nothing in return, to give of who I am and what I have with radical generosity. May I be like Jesus, who came not to be served, but to serve. May I have the courage to embrace those whom society has rejected. May I take the time to listen to those whom everyone else ignores. May I truly see the value in those whom the world deems worthless. May I carry kindness on my shoulders and the light of relentless hope in my eyes. Lord, may my soul be able to say at the end of this day, when I lay my head down to rest, today I lived with you. Today I was guided by you. Today I loved through you. Today I was a conduit of heaven. May your profound peace guard me through the night, and may your presence be the very last thing my heart perceives before I fall asleep. Lord my God, as I remain in this prayer, my heart yields even more completely to your presence. Like the roots of an ancient tree, seeking the hidden streams deep within the earth, I am no longer just reciting words. I am breathing you in. My entire being is sustained in this moment only by this sacred communion with you. The concept of time dissolves. It doesn't matter if the sun is high in the sky or if the world outside is in a state of chaos. My spirit has found the one place where it can be completely at rest, in your lap, in your silence, which is full of answers, in your love that envelops, heals, and transforms. In this final act of surrender, I lift up not just my current situation, but my entire existence. I'm no longer asking only for help to get through this day, but for your divine guidance for the rest of my life. Teach me to live for what is eternal. May I not be distracted by the fleeting glitter of worldly success, by empty achievements, or by paths that promise everything but lead only to more profound solitude. May my life's purpose be anchored in eternity, not in the vanity of these fleeting days. May my ultimate inheritance be your presence, and my greatest reward be your smile of approval at the end of my journey. Before you, I lay my life story, not as one who presents a finished masterpiece, but as one who delivers a broken, unfinished manuscript to the true author. Rewrite the pages that have been stained by fear. Restore the chapters that have been ravaged by pain. Redeem every single line that was written in a moment of faithlessness. May the remainder of my story be shaped by your masterful hand, with ink of grace, letters of hope, and paragraphs of unconditional redeeming love. Even now, Lord, so many around me are walking without direction, trapped in their own labyrinths of anguish and unshed tears. There are wounded hearts hiding behind forced smiles. There are souls screaming in the silence, waiting for an answer that seems like it will never come. Visit them, Lord. Visit each one of them. Bestow a comfort that cannot be explained, only felt. May your peace invade the dark rooms of depression, the silent halls of hospitals, and the fractured foundations of broken homes. May your presence be the invisible thread that stitches back together what the world has declared impossible to restore. Do not let me remain indifferent to the pain of others. If my hands can be used to serve, stretch them out through me. If my voice can be used to comfort, speak through it. If my time can bring healing, make me available. May my faith not be merely a private belief system, but a river that flows out from me wherever I go, bringing refreshment, bringing light, and bringing life. May my actions speak louder than my words, and may the reality of the cross be visible in everything I do. You have called me to be salt and light, not a flame that flickers and dies, nor a flavor that loses its potency, but a constant, steady reflection of your kingdom in the midst of the world's darkness. So give me the holy boldness to be who you created me to be. May I not bow to the pressure of conformity. May I not become comfortable in a system that seeks to silence the voice of truth. May I live in holiness with a pure heart and with my eyes fixed on heaven, never forgetting that I am but dust, but a dust that is loved, called, and filled with divine purpose. Teach me to be constant. Teach me to remain faithful even when the applause stops, even when no one is watching, and even when the heavens seem to be made of brass. The kind of faith that pleases your heart does not depend on fleeting emotions, but on a resolute, daily surrender. So, set my feet upon the rock of ages. Stabilize my steps in the truth of your word. Strengthen my knees so that I do not grow weary of praying, even if the answers take a lifetime to arrive. Plant tenacious hope where there is discouragement, and renew my courage where there is profound weariness. Faithful God, I raise a specific cry at this moment for those who have completely lost the will to live, for those who see no way out, for those who are weeping in the hidden darkness of their soul. Send your light, send your hand. Send your voice that shatters chains and disarms all fear. May no one, Lord, end this day believing they have been forgotten. May no one believe it is too late for them. May no heart give in to the finality of despair before it has encountered your grace, which rebuilds the impossible. I also lift up to you, Lord, those who are fighting invisible battles. those who are contending for a peaceful home, for a child who has lost their way, for a marriage that is wounded and dying, for a dream that has been dormant for years. May you be their answer. May you be their very present help in trouble. Your word declares that you are a strong tower, a safe refuge for the afflicted. And today, I cry out to you on their behalf. Arise, O God, in favor of your children. Show them that you are still the God who turns water into wine, who turns deserts into gardens, who turns weeping into dancing, and who turns devastating loss into a miraculous testimony. Seal this day with your peace, with your favor, and with your wisdom. If I am tempted to doubt, strengthen my faith. If fear tries to paralyze me, whisper to my spirit the truth that you have already overcome the world. If the world tries to distract me with lesser things, turn my gaze back to your cross, where everything necessary for my salvation and victory was accomplished. Teach me to carry your presence as the most precious treasure I possess. May nothing, absolutely nothing, be more important to me than being with you. Today, Lord, more than just asking, I want to worship you. I worship you for who you are, not just for what you do. You are God, eternal, unchanging, sovereign, and merciful. You are the God who sustains the entire universe, and yet you bend down to hear the faint prayer of a mere mortal. You are the King of all kings, yet you are also my Father. You are perfectly just, yet you are also full of grace. You are awesome in power, yet you are tenderly close. Receive my worship, Lord. Let it rise like fragrant incense before your throne. May the angels stand in silence to hear the sincere, broken prayer of your child. May the heavens open over my life, and may your Spirit fill me afresh, because more than results, more than answers, more than blessings, I want you. Only your presence can truly satisfy the longing of my soul. Only your voice can calm the raging storm within. Only your touch can heal my deepest wounds. Only your gaze can restore to me the identity of who I truly am in you. And so I end this prayer not with a period, but with an ellipsis of unending faith, because even when my voice falls silent, my spirit will continue to pray. Even in the quiet moments, my soul has learned to communicate with you, between thoughts and tears, between simple gestures and profound silences. Your presence has become my resting place, my eternal shelter, my absolute certainty. Therefore, Lord, I entrust this entire journey to you. May my rising up and my lying down be marked by the awareness of your presence. May everything in me, for all my days, proclaim that I belong to you, and if I wake to a new morning, may my first breath be a new song of gratitude. And if there is no new dawn for me on this earth, may my soul be received by you, because my heart already lives with you from this moment on. To you be all the glory, all the honor, all the dominion, and all the praise, now and forever. Amen. If this prayer resonated with your spirit, please like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message of hope. Type, "I will not give up," in the comments to affirm your faith. May the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, guard your heart and mind. You are not alone. He is with you, always.